2, 1. Hey guys, it's Mr. Ed from Mellowcore. Now, school has started up for me. I'm not saying that I go to like high school or whatever, because that would take pretty much all my time no matter what. But I am going to one class and I'm going to put my all into it in junior college or whatever it is. I don't know. Do people call junior college high school? I've forgotten at this point, but I'm going to a community college, one class. It's a photography class, and I'm going to try to apply the skills I learned in that class, which focus on elements that I haven't really explored, into videography, into what I do here and in other places. So videos will be much less frequent. In fact, I'm not going to be able to meet the quota that I set forth for myself, 1 video a week, 2 shorts a week. I might be able to make a lot of shorts simply because they just don't take as much time or any planning really. But the main videos, as in the videos that I really want to make, I simply just can't make them right now. We're still figuring out our equipment, or I'm still figuring out the equipment, first of all. It's just a lot of work, and I'm not being paid for it. Oh yeah, and I run other channels. I don't just do this one. I run Storm and Chocolate. That's actually going to go on at pretty much full speed because I've been trying to get a move on that channel for a long time, and we just haven't been able to. The set you're looking at right now, this is actually the Storm and Chocolate set, not the Mellowcore set. It's because this is where the camera and the lights are set up. So I had to do this here because I simply don't have time to move everything because, you know, I'm gonna go to bed in a few minutes. So I'm actually gonna edit this tomorrow and refilm it if I have to. I don't even know if this is working. So this is an 8K 60. Yes, because I'm finally recording in 8K 60. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time, but for many reasons it was impractical. Now it's pretty much mandatory if I want to keep the full quality on these videos and on other videos that I do and everything. I will say though that in some ways this footage is actually less quality-full than it could be if I shot maybe in the intro frame XF AVC mode. The important thing is it's 8K, and that means I can do this. I can zoom in and actually I'll be rendering this video in 8K, but I'll be able to zoom in like this, and I will not have to have any quality degradation when I export to my ProRes 4K 60 that I upload to YouTube. Or in some cases when the video is too long, like the last one that was freaking almost 2 hours. It's way longer than I thought it would be. I just went on and on and on about the settings. Sorry about that. But basically that file was over a terabyte. And yeah, there was no way I was going to get that down in ProRes form to a size that would, you know, be able to be uploaded straight to YouTube. So I had to compress it with AV1 hardware encoding. So that's what I did, and I'm pretty sure the quality from that is still better than if I just exported the whole thing as H.265 and let YouTube deal with it. So yeah, I'm still dealing with a whole bunch of equipment, technical difficulties, and changing my workflow in ways that would completely disrupt a video project, which means I simply can't start any right now. The ones that I get done in like the next month or so is probably going to be one video for this channel that is like scripted and pre-planned, and I'll just be writing scripts, I guess, whenever I have the time and can think of what to put on them. I definitely have way more videos to do, and this is the channel that most of them will go on, but for right now, my schedule is going to change from like once a week, like a good video once a week and 2 shorts a week, to maybe, I guess, whenever I want to make a short, I'll make a short and post it, which could be, you know, 3 times a week. It could be a short per 2 weeks. I have no way of knowing. But I know that the videos specifically are definitely not going to be every week. They might be every other week. They might be every month. I don't know. I put as much work as I possibly can into these videos, and that's why I want to do this so much. And that's why I'm not just going to say goodbye. I'm not just going to walk away after, you know, 5 videos or whatever, because I want to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and I have no plans of stopping. I have like 4 potential subjects for the next video that I have a lot to say about, but I think I'm going to pick something that I don't have as much to say about. But one of those subjects is, you know, changing all the time, and it's just, I don't have a good video to make right now. And this is not a band gap video, by the way. This is just a quick update, which is now no longer very quick, but whatever. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next, half year. I'm planning to give my all to this photography thing, and then based on, what I've learned from that, I'll apply that to videography and maybe eventually cinematography. I don't know. Who knows what will happen, but just know that I am still here and I'm still going to do stuff on this channel for goddamn sure. And more on that, if you feel like supporting what I do, or I guess what we do, there's another person involved in this, but they're kind of, waiting for me to stop this so they can watch YouTube. I just started our Patreon. Now, what the hell is that? Well, it's this thing where you can, I feel like, really like our videos, or even love them maybe. You can throw money at us, and like a little bit every month. It's like a subscription thing. I think there might be a thing where you can just donate like $1 or $2 or something, but for sustainability, the subscription really helps. If any of you are just like, I don't know, loaded or something, and you just like these videos, please consider donating maybe $5, $10 a month. Not if you can't spare the expense. If you're in a tough situation, just don't do that. You need the money. I'm obviously not in that tough of a situation, but I do need money to, buy adapters and buy things to talk about and, props and stuff, things that are kind of important, to keep this thing rolling. So I've been funding it out of my own pocket, and this dude over here that you can't see is funding it out of his own pocket for all the equipment I use. So that was him. The camera you're looking at me from, that was him. The lights, that's him. This, him. Pretty much everything came from his pocket. So, yeah. But everything else I pretty much have to pay for myself. Like the random old stuff I review, like the VHS cameras, I bought those all myself. And actually I had to send a few back because I just simply didn't have the money to keep ones that were broken. $50 can be a lot when $20 can buy you something to make a video on. So even $10 a month really does help with that. So again, if any of you are just like loaded with money and like just don't mind just handing out money, I guess. I don't know. Do what you want to do. I'm not going to beg for money because I don't really need it. I have a lot of subjects for videos, but if you guys want even more videos than that, or maybe want me to cover specific things, I kind of need the money to do that. So if you can, I really appreciate it. And yeah, this has been Mr. Red from Melocore, and I will see you all in the next whatever it's going to be. So, have a good night, and have fun.